Cancer, hey, it's Jen here from tarotspirit.net. I'm doing your December 2016 monthly tarot reading. Thank you for joining me. This month I'm using Doreen Virtue's Fairy Tarot. That's what it's called. Ah, here we go. Okay. Okay, 10 of Winter. This is the 10 of Swords. So this card, as an underlying theme, what this means to me is that, and this has been coming up, I've been getting the 10 of Wands a lot, and this is, I'm feeling it the same way, is that something is, you have got to cut out of your life. You've got to prune away people, things, habits, whatever that is no longer serving you. And not only is no longer serving you, but is dragging you down. And that's happening because there's some part in your life where you're just like, I'm done. Like you've had it. And once that switch is switched, there's no going back. It's like it's done. You're done. Not going to happen anymore, and nothing's going to change your mind. It's like it's been brewing for long enough that once you come to that realization in your mind and make up your mind, there's just no turning back. So it's a good thing because this is always something that is dragging you down, weighing you down, and no longer serving you. It's just adding stress and anxiety to your life. So I've learned to welcome this card because the 10, it's over and it's a new beginning at the same time. So it may not have been the most pleasant area of your life, whatever this was, but it's something you wasted an enormous amount of energy thinking about and overthinking about and worrying about and trying to figure out. And it's just, you finally got it straight in your mind, however that was, and it's done. Let's see what Doreen says. The resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. Okay, so I drew a focus card. Oh my God, this, yeah. Ditto. Because what it's done is this is a fire card. This is your mojo, your passion, your enthusiasm, your get up and go. And when it's been almost completely extinguished, your fire, that this 10 of spring, this 10 of wands it's like your fire's been put out. And you have to, it's all kind of, well, I grew up camping in the country, so I know how to make a fire. So sometimes if you put too much wood on the fire before it's really going, you stack too much, you block out the oxygen, and the fire doesn't light. You actually put it out. You put too much on it. So taking some of the wood off and starting small, it allows your fire to come back. So it's getting rid of things that are weighing you down so that you can feel you have energy again to do what you want. So the fact that we have two tens already, this is a turning point month. You're probably coming into December being like, I'm fucking done. Like you just were done. And so which is great because then you get to move forward again. Yeah, you're going to have to process and stuff, but it's kind of like you're moving on, moving forward. 6 of Winter, totally. Okay, that's exactly what this card says. The 6 of Swords is all about moving away from a situation that was mentally and even emotionally detrimental to you. It was exhausting and it was abusive in some cases. So this is saying that you're moving from trouble to calm waters, and things are turning out. And this is a very purposeful You made this plan and you are removing yourself from a situation, cutting it out, um, moving on. Some of you could literally even be moving to do it. You could be taking a trip to sort of um, give yourself some time to heal. This is a really good card. Positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. I didn't even read that first. It's like I know these cards or something. Okay, the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a card about, it's called the Miser card. So it's often depicted as, excuse me, when someone's really like materialistic and holding on to their possessions and doesn't share. And I love the version in the Anna Kay Tarot. I often point to this, and it's this man, and there's this stone wall, and he's on one side of the stone wall, and he has like bags of money and stuff, and he's like huddled over his bags, like trying to make sure no one takes it from him. And then behind him on the other side of the wall is his family, like huddling together with nothing, completely shut out because he's so worried about his things. His priorities are so out of whack. But for what it means to me is it's a card about boundaries. So obviously his priorities were out of whack, but his boundaries were way too strong. He was way too afraid of sharing. So this also though can be the opposite, where your boundaries are not strong enough. So what it's saying to me is that a lot of what you decided you had enough of was you needed to put up boundaries, possibly from people who took too much. It tends to be the people who have the strongest boundaries tend to blow through other people's boundaries. Have you ever noticed that? And they get really pissed if you put your foot down, even though you can't do anything around them that they don't yay or nay or orchestrate exactly how they want it. So it's kind of like a situation like that where you're just like, good. Enjoy your stuff all by yourself because I'm not going to be here anymore. I'm removing myself. Let's see what this managing. So I'm just reading what I'm getting, and then I'm going to read what's on the cards, and it may or may not make sense. If something jumps out at you, then it's meant for you. Managing your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, helping out those less fortunate. Oh, nice. See, you get your mojo back. The Queen of Wands. So here, yeah, that's what it's saying. So by getting rid of things you don't need, putting up boundaries with certain people or situations and saying, I'm not dealing with this type of situation, person, whatever anymore, and taking all that action, you get your mojo back. You get your enthusiasm, your excitement, your zest for life comes back. And that's exactly what she's about. She's just energy and excitement and motivation. She's a doer. She takes action. So you're making all of this happen. And by taking these steps, you're really starting to live again. You're brightening up. You're lightening up. You're by getting rid of everything that was weighing you down. It's like you're able to soar again. You're able to take off. Your life takes off again. Brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. Nice. And the Hermit card. So this has been for some of you, this hasn't been, I know I said like you make up your mind and boom, you've made your decision. But that doesn't mean there wasn't a long period of time that you may have struggled with this. And so what's so beautiful is this Hermit coming out means you got it. You learn the lesson. You gain the wisdom. The worst thing is to go through a difficult time and totally miss the lesson or the spiritual growth that could have been, um, that you could have gotten from that situation, and just hung on to bitterness or resentment, or blaming everyone. It doesn't mean you can't recognize where other people were at fault, but it's like you become real zen about what happened, and you're just, it's like you just really accept it, and you appreciate all the wisdom you gain from it, and you're able to move forward in sort of this, I don't know, serenity comes to mind. In this, you're just at peace with it. It's not something you're going to continue to let it eat away at you, or bitch to everyone about it. It's like you're just like, you know what, I'm proud of myself for finally taking care of this, and I'm proud of how I handled it. I'm proud of the direction my life is going. And I really have a lot of inner wisdom guiding my way from here on forward. Let's see what she says. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. A commitment to your spiritual growth. Nice. Okay, well, I think I'll leave it at that. Really cool month for you guys. I hope you have a lovely holiday, and I'll see you at the next video. Take care.